Hey, welcome back to Crispy Eye. We are here going to be talking about this brand new feature in Fabric Data Warehouses. And Bika, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you, Chris?
Oh, I'm having the best day ever, especially when I got to see a little preview of this. Before we jump into this, Bika, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Ambika Jagdish. I'm the product manager for data recovery and garbage collection areas in Fabric Data Warehouse. Happy to introduce this new feature, which is configurable retention, that we are about to land
Oh,
or
well,
be
I can't
landing.
wait to see this. Let's get over to your desktop. I'm excited to hear about this configurable retention. Tell me about this. What is this? How does this work?
So leveraging the goodness that Delta brings in, what we have done is we are landing this feature called configurable retention, which basically allows to configure the data history retention through T-SQL up to the retention period of anywhere between 1 to 120 days.
Mm.
What does this mean? It means that any inserts, updates, deletes that you have made to the data warehouse will be saved for the retention period that you have configured. How can you configure this retention? All you have to do is, write the T-SQL alter database statement where you can just configure this retention period. And how can you use it? In scenarios where you have a dev test environment where you want shorter retention windows, where you do not want to pay,
Mm.
for the storage costs in a dev test environment. You can reduce the retention period to, like, say, the retention period of your choice, like shorter retention period. In regulated industries, sometimes for audit purposes, you would want to sort of, have the longer retention period being set for the Fabric Data Warehouse. So that is when you can, increase the retention period to,
Mm.
like, say, for example, 90 days, 100 days, up to 120 days, of retention period is what you can set. Additionally, there will be scenarios where you will have to align the retention window to the deployment window, so that rollbacks become easier during failed release deployments. So
Mm.
this is also the scenario where you can actually align a retention period so that you can easily roll back provided you have a failed release. So all these are the scenarios where you can go and configure your retention. Any user who has restore permission to the Fabric Data Warehouse can basically go and configure this particular retention period.
Okay, so let me see if I'm getting this straight. You're saying that what I could do is I can roll changes into my data warehouse as part of my DevOps process. I can then apply those changes, run my regression tests, run my validations, and if they fail, I'm able to time travel back towards the last known good state as part of like a defined CI/CD rollback.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So you will
Wow.
be able to roll back in time. So basically, this is applicable to, say for example, you have using this particular retention period, right? So you can actually clone your tables as of the prior points in time up to the retention period or the configured retention period that you have set. Additionally, you can actually time travel at the T-SQL statement level up to the retention period configured. You can create your warehouse snapshots up to the retention period configured. Additionally, we have a feature called Restore in Place, which allows to restore in place your Fabric Data Warehouse. So those restore points are actually system generated restore points basically are sort of retained by us up to this retention period that you configure.
Shut up. Like I honestly, I like to hear it, but I really like to see it. Are you able to show us this?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Let's head over to your desktop and take a look at this.
Yeah. So yeah, this is my Fabric Data Warehouse. So all I do is I just go to my Fabric Data Warehouse. So I have restored permissions. So then I actually, have my Fabric Data Warehouse here, and I set my retention period to like say 10 days, or like say I reduce it to like 5 days because it's my dev test environment. So I just go run my alter database command where it sets my retention. So now I want to know whether, the database actually or the data warehouse reflects the right retention period. So I just go and see my retention period is set to 5 days. So through insist databases, you can, get a retention period. So this is how it works. And yeah, you can leverage this. And basically, you have all the knobs to maintain, to sort of decide on how long do you want to keep your data. So the knob is on you. So yeah, the longer you keep, the longer recovery windows you will have, and longer you can time travel, longer you can clone your tables
Mm.
with the period configured. If you want shorter windows, say for a dev test environment, you can definitely reduce it. So you can, using this, you can definitely, manage your storage costs very efficiently based on your scenarios.
And Bika, when is this available? Is this something we're going to see like in 6 months? Is this coming out next year? When can we expect to see this in the service?
It's available to you right now.
Shut the front door. Holy cow. Wow. Okay. And so like there's a link with documentation and these scripts, right? That we can
Yes.
put in the description down below.
Yes. Yeah.
Holy cow. Okay. All right. So it's available. So your mission as you're watching this is to go to the link down below, click on it, go out and test this out, and let us know if you've got questions, challenges. Leave that in the comments down below. And Bika, is there anything else people should know about this function?
Um, just try configuring the retention. One additional thing, I would want to tell is that query insights and SQL audit logs,
Mm.
are out of scope for this retention, configured
Okay.
retention period. So, that is something that, I would want to let everyone. Yeah.
Okay, well that's awesome. Well, thank you so much for this easy demo of this great new feature that's out there. Can help drive down our storage costs, which I'd also imagine has some help on performance as well. This is a great new feature, and hey, if you're going down and you're you're checking out that link down below, don't forget to smash that like button. Share this with other people inside your organization, or share people out and let them know that this is a new feature out there. You have the best day ever. Peace.
Thank you. Same to you, Chris. Have a good weekend. Yeah.
Baker Tilly Digital combines strategic industry insight and advanced technical expertise to uncover and solve your digital transformation challenges. If you're interested in learning more, check out our website at bakertilly.com/digital.